Here's a couple of accessories you should get for your Xbox Series S, your Series X, your One, your One S, your One X. It's cross-gen compatible. Everything on this table right now. Well, you can't see it, but I'll show you. But yeah, everything's cross-compatible. I really recommend this for your Xbox systems. If you want me to do one on PlayStation or Nintendo Switch, just let me know down below. Let's go. Now, the first thing on this list is something literally every Xbox gamer should have: are rechargeable batteries. You know, a lot of people like give Microsoft a lot of hate for like, oh, you guys don't have rechargeable battery, blah blah blah. Look, if Xbox made it so that like the internal battery is just rechargeable and you never had to replace it, I would hate it. And I'm pretty sure a lot of other people would hate it too, because once that battery degrades, every battery degrades and can't work anymore. That's it. You have to throw your controller out. But here's another thing. What Xbox should have done is, since everything's replaceable via this back plate. Oh, sorry. They should have just gave you a replaceable rechargeable battery from the start. That's what I feel like they should have done. But anyway, back to these batteries. I got this from some brand. I'll link it down below. I don't really know what it's called. But yeah, I got a two pack. A two pack for like what, $15? That's cheaper than for what Microsoft sells you one for. These last me about a week and a half, and yeah, these work really great. I highly recommend these. Secondly on my list, which is something I mentioned, which is something I was talking about in my last video, an external hard drive. External hard drive is really great for mainly because games are gonna get bigger from this point on, and they will continue getting bigger. You're Unless if you only play like one or two games, you just want your occasional Madden 2K or occasional Call of Duty. You don't need this. But if you are this type of person that like plays more games, get this. I highly recommend this to stir your games and on all of that. An SSD or this. If you want me a more in-depth video on this, just check out my last video. I'll link it down below. Oh, and this is for a terabyte drive for like what, 120. You can get like a 2 terabyte drive as well for like $70. And without the branding, they're even cheaper. I'll link all my recommended hard drives below. Thirdly, this is something every gamer should have, unless if you don't really care about these. A headset. Preferably, I think almost every console gamer should have a wireless headset, because like most of the console gamers I know just want to relax. They don't care about having as little input latency as possible, which you don't notice on these, by the way. You'll notice pretty much no input latency. But yeah, this is a wireless headset like this is really great for like, sitting on your couch or sitting on your bed and just playing and chilling. This is the Turtle Beach Stealth 600. These charge via micro USB, but the newer ones, which they sell now, I don't think they sell these anymore, charge USB-C, which is a good plus if you're on a next-gen system. And yeah, these have a value markers on the side. So, well, volume wheels, not really value markers. So you want to control your game chat or your party chat. Great. The sound quality is really good as well, and the mic quality too. My friends heard me clear as day, so hey, that's a win-win, right? And what I really like about this mic too, it's flipped to mute. So let's say somebody in your family or like somebody in your house in general just comes in and says something private, or you don't want your friends to hear like a conversation, just flip it to mute like that, and you don't gotta worry about it until you unmute it. But yeah, these are also very comfortable. This is a foam padding. Yeah, the ear cups are foam, and this is foam as well. Highly recommend these, or mostly the next gen version. I'll try to link both versions down. I'm pretty sure these are cheaper now, but yeah, highly recommend the Turtle Breaches. Oh, and they make a version for your PlayStation and your Xbox too. Oh, you already know the Xbox, right? Oh, one more thing. You pair these the same way you would pair an Xbox controller to your Xbox. No dongles, none of that. Just hold this button, hold that button, and boom, you pair. Every brand should be doing this. I know more and more brands are doing this for Xbox, but more brands should be doing this for Sony. Come on, Sony, just give up your other stuff. But yeah, headsets. What do you recommend? And like, if you're like me and you really like don't want like input latency at all, what I really recommend is not these, unless you want to pay more, then get the Astro A40s. But a really great option is the Astro A10s. Actually, they don't have like all the bells and whistles these do, or almost every other Astro headset does. But the mic on that is also flipped to mute as well, which is great. They feel comfortable. It's foam. All of it's foam. Well, not the whole mic is made of foam. That would be imagine the whole microphone made of foam. But yeah, the ear cups are foam. The headrest is foam, or headband is foam. But it's like smaller, but that still doesn't make it uncomfortable. It's still very comfortable. Really recommend that as well. Oh, and this is unpluggable. So like, let's say your wire breaks, just get a new one. Boom. But yeah, Astro Turtle Beach Stealth 600s. If you're if you don't care about input latency, and Astro A10s if you do. I'll link the Astro A10s down below too. Everything I'm linking down below. Everything I mentioned. Thirdly, this is what I was talking about this in my last video. I really recommend a storage drive of any kind, a hard drive or an SSD. Well, if you get an SSD, get the expansion drive. I really recommend that over any other SSD. But yeah, I really recommend this over any other hard drive. Or not really, because they all perform the same. Why did I say that? But yeah, I really recommend this or a storage drive or any other storage drive. I said that like 5 times. I'm sorry. Because look, games are getting bigger, and your internal storage, unless if you only play 2 games, will get full. Obviously, you know, nobody wants that, and nobody wants to go around deleting games and then reinstalling them later. Nobody wants to do that. Just boom, do this. Just move games around. Boom. Moving games around is way quicker depending on your internet, but I'm still gonna say it's way quicker even on fast internet than downloading and reinstalling games. I was moving a 100 gigabyte game back and forth, Halo 5, and it only took about 10 minutes, or less than that actually. Highly recommend. If you want a more in-depth video about this, go watch my last video. I'll link this down below. And one more thing about the hard drive. You don't need the ones that have the Xbox or PlayStation or Switch branding. I'm pretty sure there's no Switch hard drives. But you don't need one with this kind of branding. All this really does is make it more expensive. I only got it with this branding because I wanted it to match my setup. But yeah, I'll link it all below. Now this is something, again, every console gamer or PC gamer should have in general. An extra input method. You know, if you're on a PC, get extra mouse or extra keyboard, you know, for backup. Well, if you're on console, get an extra controller. I really recommend this because look, let's say you have family over, or you have multiple cousins or multiple siblings that want to play Xbox with you, or your system with you in general. Get an extra controller. It doesn't have to be this one specifically, actually, because this is like 60, 70 bucks. Just get one from PowerA or PDP, which is like 30 or even as low as 24 bucks, which is still get that if you want like your other siblings to play with you, or your little cousins to play with you, or something like that. And even if you don't have like a lot of family that or people that want to play with you, like that play with you on your system or play on your system in general, having an extra controller is just really great for just in case, like let's say, oh, your base controller breaks. Boom, you have it there. You don't need to go through the hassle of buying a new one. Just get one right away. But yeah, you can be this. I really recommend this overall. But if you don't want to spend a lot of money in a backup or something other people are gonna play on, just get one from PDB or PowerA that's like 24 to 30 bucks. Highly recommend. And lastly, I really recommend a controller to get. I guess this counts as one and the same. I guess, I don't know. It depends on how you look at it. I recommend like a small form factor controller, just in general, to take with you, so that way you can play like on game streaming, you know, from Xbox Game Pass, or you want to remote play like while you're out somewhere. Obviously, it's not gonna remote. This isn't gonna work with a remote play. This will though, or like a Xbox Series X or S controller. I really recommend this for game streaming. Let's say you're on a vacation, right? And you're at Hawaii or Florida. You probably didn't take your system with you because let's be real here, most of us probably don't. I do sometimes, but I try not to most of the time. But my little cousins are sure asked me to take it, so. But yeah, recommend this. You go on your laptop. Game Pass streaming is on your laptop, but Nvidia GeForce Now and Google Stadia, those are free. So you want to get your Destiny in or play your Rocket League. I know those are really very popular games. Boom, you got this. You can play it. Or if you just want to emulate games and anything, this is still a really great controller. But yeah. Oh, this is from 8BitDo, by the way. That's in 30 Pro. If I didn't say it already. They make another one for the Switch. I really highly recommend that too. It's great if you want to play your Mario or any of that on the go. Well, yeah. If you want a game on the go and you don't have a Switch, recommend this or the Nintendo Switch version. Both of these will still work via Bluetooth. But yeah, those are my recommendations. I'll link everything I talked about before, like I said, down below. And yeah. And of course, I'll put some alternative options. Let's say you don't want to get that, you get this. Boom. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. You guys should catch my Twitch streams. I try to stream at least 3 times a week. And you guys should also join my Discord server. But yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.